Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Nisha Michelle is back with another video. For those of you that do not know, I make videos on my way to work. I'm like, whose shirt is this? My son. He always taking off his shirt and leaving them in there, in the car. Took him to the park yesterday and he get in. He want to get undressed because it's been so hot. It has been so hot. Do you read? My goodness. But so I am reading this book called The Courage to Be Disliked, and it is so good. I highly recommend this book. I'm not reading it, I'm listening to it. 63% is this book right here for those of you that are interested. And it's The Courage to, sorry for my screen, so them handprints ain't no joke. But my camera holding thing is not participating with me this morning. It's moving, like stay still. I gotta adjust it, y'all. So the book is excellent. It's an excellent book. It's about this young boy. He's talking to a philosopher, and the philosopher is basically telling him that trauma is not real. The effects of it is real until you become aware of your lifestyle and you are able to change the lifestyle that you are currently living in due to trauma. Because when you go through trauma, it creates a response. And the response it creates a lifestyle. Certain behaviors, patterns, your actions, your attitude, the way you feel, the way you think. So it is telling you basically, if you set goals, if you hope for the future, if you, I don't know why this thing, we're going to be tilted today, y'all. We are going to be tilted because it's like, why are you moving? Basically, you have the power to change when you write the vision and make it plain. And you shoot for, and you hope for the future. And you know that there is more than life than what your past, what you've been through in your past. And I am here to tell you that is so true. Because some of these books, they really just reciting the word of God, the good book, the Bible, in a different way. And it talks about the interpersonal relationship that you have with yourself that is most important. And if you like yourself, if you're doing the inside work to change your lifestyle, your attitude, your thoughts, the way you move, your patterns and behavior, everything that has accumulated due to your past experiences, if you work on that, why am I hearing stuff? Oh, because I done started the book and I can hear it through my ear pods. If you work on yourself and you like yourself, you won't worry about who don't like you. Because when you are in a trauma response or been through some bad past experiences and it has took a toll on you become self-centered. You become self-centered. You worry about why people don't like you, why your mama targeted you and nobody else, or your daddy did this to you, or this friend did this to you. You become self-centered, not thinking logically or rational or in a broader spectrum to know that people do what they do because we allow them to, and not only that, because they are who they are. It's their character. It has nothing to do with us personally. So when you're self-centered, you take things personal. It's hard for you to maneuver in life. It's hard for you to process your emotions. It's hard for you to create relationships without your guard being up, thinking that this person is going to be doing the same thing to you. I don't know why this one will keep shaking. I hear it rattling. So it is a great book. It is a great book. Do you hear me? I'm going to be listening to it another 3 to 4 times. Shoot. Well, up to 3 to 4 times, because that's the way audiobooks stick with me. If I listen to it on repeat over and over and over again, I start thinking about what I'm listening to and applying it and share it with you. When you share stuff that you've learned, it sticks to you more. It sticks in the mind. It allows you to process it more. That's why everything I learn, I come bring it to you. So maybe it'll help you, just like it's helping me. You know, studying psychology, being a majoring in psychology, has helped me tremendously. Could be better. Everybody could be better, right? We all have room to grow in different areas in our life. May not be the same. But it also talks about how we are all equal, yet we are not the same, because we don't come from the same family. And it's not only just your past experiences that shape you, it's the external factors like your nationality, your race, your culture, your home environment. All that has shaped you. And if you come to the awareness of how that has shaped you, you can become unshaped and learn to shape yourself in a healthy way. So we can stop running into the same people with different faces, yet still getting the same experiences, the same results. Because at the end of the day, not at the end of the day, but when you look at it, it's really you that's the problem. You got to go within and start deciphering what voice you need to be listening to, because we are our worst critics. You know what's stored in your head, in your mind? Everything that them school teachers, them friends, your mama, your daddy said to you negatively, them opinions that they pushed on you, how they mistreated you, whatever they did, if it was anything that wasn't good, it is in there and it is playing back. So every time you get into a new relationship and friendship, whatever ship you sailing on, anytime you get another job or you try to apply for a job, anytime you try to start something new, it's talking to you and it's telling you that you are not enough. So you got to go in there and shut that voice down, or know how to manage it. Because you got them voices, then you got your own voice that was created from them voices too. Then you got your higher conscience in there trying to get to you and tell you who you are. But if you don't shut the external noise out, like them environments you keep going, them friends that you created with trauma bonds, the conversations you engaging in, the television shows that you watching, the music that you're listening to, you don't start shutting that stuff down or turning it down or fasting from the social media, it's going to be hard for change. It's going to be more harder for you to look at yourself when there's so much noise going on. You can't hear what's going on in here. Because like I said in my other video, even if you go to a psychologist, a therapist, they trying to figure out what's going on in here. Only you know what's going on in here. Can't nobody hear this. Can't nobody hear it here but you. That's why a lot of people are scared to tell the therapist what they really thinking half the time. Because they're going to send them in a psych ward or something. In Clearwater, Florida, when I used to stay in there, they called it PIMS. I went there too. They sent me there. I had a past. Everybody got a past. You can't be ashamed of it because you build on it. Some people let it destroy them, and some people let it build them. You know, and I build on it, and I want that for you too. Build on what you went through, because let me tell you something. It's a good baseline. I ain't gonna lie. It's a good baseline. It's a good place to start building. Because once you get an understanding of human nature, human behavior, the mind, the emotions, and you start processing your emotions from your past experiences, oh, it's only up from there. It's only up from there. Do you hear me? It's like you become unstoppable. You start putting things in categories and people in categories to where they need to go. You start managing your time right. You start picking up new skills, learning. You start personal development. It becomes an addiction, and it's a healthy addiction because you're growing. You ain't subtracting from yourself, you're adding to yourself. Right now, when we in a trauma response and undisciplined, undisciplined life is an insane life. Everybody got our time. The job got our time. We ain't building nothing for ourselves. You're subtracting from yourself. You around here talking about you get your last to somebody, and the people you hang around won't never get their last to you. They dragging you down like crabs in the bucket, especially in the black culture. Come on now, nope, they don't want to see nobody make it. Oh, she on her healthy journey. Okay. How many times you go to the gym? You work out? Like, I be hearing all kind of stuff. It's like, what? You don't want to live? You don't want to help your mind, body, soul, spirit? They will pick on you. Y'all know it. It's one person out of every family. In my culture, y'all, it's one person. I believe this. This is my belief. Out of every family, that's going to change the family dynamic. Break them generational curses. Start their fitness journey. Maybe in other cultures too. I don't know. I don't know how they live. But it's one person that's going to really start seeing the dysfunctional relationships that have been created within their family. And when you come from a dysfunctional family, you grow up and go out into the real world creating these same dysfunctional relationships with a boyfriend, with a husband, with a friendship, any ship you sailing on. Yeah, that's what we do. And we do it unconsciously because it's stored in the unconscious mind. It's when you start becoming aware consciously and start making conscious decisions and start being intentional with your time in order to change these patterns, these behaviors, these thoughts, these feelings, and these actions that were created from the foundation of your original family. That's why I gotta stay in my word, because it's easy to get sucked back in. It's easy for the mind to go back to default because it was wired that way. You literally have to rewire your mind, and it takes repetition. That's why it's good to get in the gym, because what is the gym? Repetition. You gotta go even though you don't see results. Results are being created, even if they're unseen in your eyes. Remember, you can't see in here. You can see in here. So it is creating in here before it creates out there, if you know what I mean. Repetition. Even though I ain't seen results in the gym for a while now, but still, I'm not gonna stop going. I'm gonna tweak what I'm eating. I'm gonna see where my attention went. I'm gonna see where I'm slipping. I'm gonna build that interpersonal relationship with me, so I don't worry about why this person don't like me, and then I'm gonna try to change the way I am for this person to like me, and then the people that originally liked me, they don't like me no more because I'm trying to be somebody else for this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Be you, but find out who you are first. Because when you realize the power that you have within you to change the things that you can change, and ask God to change your attitude about the things that you cannot change, it's only up from there. It's only up from there. Only a chicken can be a chicken. Only a tree can be a tree. It's not conscious. Only a chicken can't say, I want to be a dog today. No, a chicken can't do that because it's not conscious. It don't have a conscience. Humans have conscience. Humans have the power to change. Humans have the power to put their mind on anything and go for it. I want to be more assertive. Then do it. I want to build this. Then do it. A dog can only be a dog. It can't wake up one morning and say, I want to be a cat. Maybe you can teach it some lessons. You can teach it how to press some buttons, because I done seen those pet shows where they teaching the dogs how to communicate so the humans can understand them. Cool. But they not a human. So if they can teach a dog this and the dog is not conscious, imagine what you can do. Come on now. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't ever underestimate yourself. You got to believe in yourself, trust yourself once you do the inner work, and have a great relationship with yourself. Because we are our worst critics. That's why you got to stay in tune with what you're thinking about. Because them thoughts create feelings. Not only does the mind have memory, the body does too. That's why you can't let them both come for you. You got to be on point with yourself. Ask God to come into your life. Ask Jesus to come into your life and help you, because there's a scripture in the word that says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. Bringing every thought down into captivity, into alignment of Christ. Something like that. I know I'm butchering it. But it's basically, the Bible is a psychology book. It's about our mind. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. And build a relationship with yourself. Healthy habits. And write the vision and make it plain. And watch how your world change. Your world will change. The world will be the same, but your world will change. And when you change your world, you're changing the world. Somebody get that in the spirit. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day.